Good evening and welcome to the Hot and Spicy. Right, I got chicken here. Cheers first of all. You know what that is. Another offer in Morrison's. 20 quid, I got a good stock going. Oh, sauce, good lot in there. I've just used up 2 bottles. And there's 3 ingredients today in this sauce. What's the ingredients? Well, I'll tell you. The ingredients in that are the Maggi extra hot sauce, which is as mild as a block of ice. So that's finished now. Sainsbury's 6 chili mark hot sauce and a few drops of Worcestershire sauce. So that should make nice onion rings, chicken breast fillets, or pieces, of what I forget what they're called now. Only frozen ones. Now this particular, look at that, looks burnt there, well, it probably is on the edge, is not sun-blushed because I never went to Tesco this week. So this is Morrison's sun-blushed. The difference being, it doesn't say all butter, it may be, I don't know, but it's the black bits are cheese. Anyway. Not bad. But not as good. Let's try this sauce. Wow. Good kick to that. Wow. And there's no measurements really because I just finished the bottles. Good kick. And the Worcestershire sauce gives it another dimension. Let's give this a try. Fluff. No. How are you doing? Good week? Been an interesting one here. I've already had this. I only had one sip. It's been an interesting one here. We've had snow and dip that in. This country cannot cope with snow. Parts of America, Canada, Russia and other climes, should we say, laugh at us, the British, in this sort of weather. What we've had's like their summer, but we don't have it often enough I don't think, for the governments to buy expensive stuff to keep us going or whatever. Well, that's what they say. But we haven't they stopped us delivering for 2 days. Denby and Ruthin and lots of other offices. Shrewsbury haven't been out, I don't think. Mould. Yeah, Buckley or Flint or somewhere. And the interesting thing this morning, they said, you know, nobody should go out. It's all health and safety. You're not allowed to have common sense now. But they asked us, would we go to Wallasey? Wallasey? Oh yeah, they're struggling there for staff, and you know. So anyway, as it happened, it started to really snow heavily then. So they decided it wasn't safe to go there, because you might get there, you might not get back, and all this carry on. So plus the fact I don't know where the delivery office is in Wallasey. Wallace, imagine that. This is nice. This isn't as nice as Tesco, but these are nice. All they are is hot and spicy. You can get them in Tesco, Morrison's, and probably Sainsbury's and that, in the freezer bit. Lovely chicken. I wasn't sure how they'd be. Very inexpensive. Take about 15-20 minutes. It's only simple, I know. I've got a... Wow, that was hot. Lovely. A few ideas for future hot and spices. Different things. Some of which I might film making, if that makes sense. People like the cooking videos and that stuff. Tell you popular videos for me are the outdoor, in the woods, cooking. And I've had a few comments in, people get inspired to go out themselves and do the same thing, and that's great, that if it inspires anybody really, you know, to go out there and enjoy yourself amongst nature. Beautiful. I'm going to make oh, that's the question there. Yorkshire puddings, do you make your own? And if you do, would you film it? I don't often make my own, but I can make my own. So when I do them, I'll film it. Not sure when though. Busy period in work at the moment. Well, except when it snows and you can't go out. But, okay. What else is there? Alright. I noticed rear wheel drive cars terrible on snow. Mercedes, people got BMs and that, terrible, just a slight thing. And my car is a front wheel drive, and touch wood, never let me down. Ice, you know, you've got to drive carefully and steady, but I've learned that in my job years ago, how to drive in snow, because you had to learn, because otherwise you're in the middle of nowhere, you might see no one, and you're stuck. You know, the farmers are brilliant. A lot of the farmers will help you out, pull you out with a tractor or a Land Rover or something, if they're there. But if they're out on the land somewhere, and I remember one year I was right on the top end of my delivery, and bloody hell, it's a bleak place, and just saying that, in that area I've seen foxes in the snow trotting. And a couple of weeks ago I've seen hares. I've not seen a hare for years, but they're up there. It's beautiful to see them. Anyway, difference between a hare and a rabbit, you can tell straight away, is the bloody long legs and the back. Like a big version of a rabbit has been beefed up. The suspension's been done up. Yeah, I was going to say, I was going along one day and snowing, and a tractor coming the other way, so I silly pulled onto the verge in the snow. Tractor went past, waved, and could I get off the verge? Bloody thing stuck. I thought, what the hell am I going to do now? So luckily a lorry came, and there's a lorry called Cluttons, and what they do is collect all the dead animals from the farms and things like that. And he was coming along. He said, I'll pull you out with a winch, because they've got a winch there that they sort of winched, you know, the big cattle in when they passed away and stuff. I said, thanks very much, and he then the motor on it just pulled me out. Just, he only wanted a nudge, but I've never forgot that. So I always say to myself, you know, if ever I could help that man myself, I would. So lucky that. Deliver a few years ago. There's an old a chapel, tin chapel, very rare now, been abandoned, well, derelict nearly, for years. And you know what, there's barn owls nesting in it, or they were, not now, but they were then. Just popped your head in, look, all white, looking at you. Fantastic, you know, to see nature like that. Oh, talking of owls, deliver to a place. Yeah, these are lovely. I'm sorry that sauce has gone now. Anyway, deliver to a place, and they put a big box on the tree, and it's like, that's the branch, and the box is a long box like that. So the bird goes in here. It's a strange setup, but it works. And it's a tawny owl lives in it. And they were saying they put the box up, nothing touched it for 3 years. And then this tawny owl sort of moved in for a couple of years. Then it disappeared for about 5 years. Come back this year. And funny enough, I was delivering the mail there, and I always look up at the box to see, in the day, he or she will stand on the box, look out. In the day, I've never seen an owl in the day like that. But yes, it's a beautiful bird to look at in the tree, looking out just and when I pass, it just looks down at you. Yeah, very grand bird. You almost feel like bowing. Got 1 or 2 videos to catch up on. I'm more or less caught up on this channel, the other channel, and what else is there? Emails. Get a lot of them now. Oh, bit of advice for anybody. Well, in this country, I think. Be aware of someone phoning you on your phone or your mobile or whatever. I had it the other day, but luckily I was too busy, and they said it's BT Openreach, which is a British Telecom, which is our telephone networks, and I'm with them for my home phone and for the broadband. And there was an Indian chap. Hello, can I BT Openreach and all this sort of stuff, and it said on the call Scotland on the phone. I said, look, I want to talk to you about your broadband, and we want to give you higher speeds and all this sort of stuff. Look, I said, I'm in work now, I can't speak now. Can I call you back? I said, yeah, if you want, in an hour. I call you in an hour. And he rang. I was driving. I don't answer when I'm driving. stopped ringing. A minute went, ringing again. Hung up, ringing again. Bloody hell, that was winding me up, that one. You know, anyway, I looked at the call then, it said Spain. I thought, what the hell's going on here? So after that, I forget who told me now. Be aware of anybody calling from BT, saying they're from BT Openreach. They'll tell you they want to do this and the other, ask for your details, and someone who thought it was them, give them their details, and they took a load of money out their bank. Luckily the bank stopped it or something and they're okay, but I don't care who they are or they say they are, never give any details over the phone to anybody. Because I had an argument once on the phone. This fella said, can you confirm who you are please, because I need to. I said no. Well, I can't proceed if you don't proceed. I said, you phoned me. I said, you tell me who I am and I'll tell you if you're right. Then I said, I know you're genuine. Oh no, I can't do that. I said, well, we'll end it there then, I'm not taking it no further. And I put the phone down. You know, they phone you, oh, I'm from so-and-so, so-and-so. Can you confirm your name, address? And no. Because you're more or less giving them, it could be anybody. So you got to be careful, you know. How have we got on to that? Anyway, I'm going. Another long one. Bloody hell. Sorry about that. Duck breast tomorrow, skin on, crispy. Carrots, broad beans, potatoes, lashentos of gravy, but not onto the duck itself, only around it because the skin's crisp and I like to. Lovely. Yeah, and that's it. I think I'll leave you to it. I don't want to go on. Hope you God, Bennett, I can't speak. Hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you're in good health. And if you're eating, enjoy it. Live life to the full. Stay positive. And sod the lot of them. Cheers. I'll see you in the next video. Whenever that is.